everybody, and welcome to episode 165 of Cub Fans Minecraft Let's Play. First of all, welcome back. It's been quite some time since I last recorded an episode of Minecraft due to some health problems, but those are now over, I do believe. So, yeah, welcome back to the world, and yeah, we got a lot to do still in this world, so I'm excited to get back at it. So first things first, today we are going to do a mob battle, but we're going to do not a typical mob battle. We're actually going to add skeletons to the mix this time. So this is something that a lot of you have requested for quite some time, pretty much ever since I built this arena. Basically we have our zombie pigmen that we can spawn in via these huge portals, and we're going to add on to this bit here by putting like a little mob system here. So we're going to make a spider-proof mob farm here, very small. But it'll also lead down below so that we can sort out the mobs, which we do over here, right here. So we just need it to be spider-proof. If a creeper or a witch comes through, that's fine, because they can't pick up any helmets, so they won't get through to the bottom section. They'll all go basically this way and then down to this crusher, where we'll simply crush all of them. So, yeah, even if one of them did make it through, we could always use this to, crush them here as well. So, yeah, we don't actually have to put in a sorter of any type. We can just let the mobs come through, and only zombies and skeletons will make it through to the arena, basically. So, that's what we're planning to do right now. I'm going to add another line right here. And let's see if we have a, sandstone line here. There we are. Alright, and we're going to add a lever here. And so this lever is going to control, it's going to control the lights for the mob spawner up here. So let me get up here, take the elevator up here, and I think let's see, we want this to sort of drop down into the water stream where the zombies are. So I'll have to dig up a few blocks here and see exactly where that is. I think it'll probably be around here somewhere. Let's just see though. Yep, so there's the water stream down there for the pigmen. Let's see. I don't want it to be quite here. This down here. Let's see, can I go down one more? Yeah. So this spot here is where we can AFK at for the zombie pigmen. Even though they spawn fast enough, you don't have to go AFK. So let's put the center of our mob spawner probably somewhere around here. Whoops. Yep, zombies are going to spawn down there now. Okay. There we go. So yeah, probably not here would be the best option. Let's see what's right here. This area this right here could work. A little bit off center. Nothing too bad though. Yeah, let me think about this for a while, and yeah, we'll build the mob farm here and see where we go from there. Okay, everyone. So I picked a spot just to the north of the portals here. You can see here that the middle of this mob farm goes down into where the zombie spawner is. That's what that water is down there flowing. And so basically what we're going to do is just do something like this. So we're going to have this be a 2D platform here. You might recognize this design. It's a pretty common mob farm design. And we're going to put a half slab in the center so that only mobs that are non-spiders and too high mobs will be able to spawn here. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do that for every single one of these 3x3 sections. So just a 3x3 with a block in the center. Here will be another 3x3 half slab in the center, and this half slab prevents spiders from spawning because there's not enough room here basically. And then we'll just go ahead and do this for this one, 3x3. Grab the stone. There we go. Place a slab in the center. And so we'll do this for all these, and then we'll go ahead and put some water in here. The water will be in like that, and so it'll flow right to the edge here. and push all the mobs over. And the same thing here, we'll have water sources in the corners here, and that will push all the mobs to the center. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this part up, and I'll be back. Okay, so we're getting the last bit of water here, and we're going to come up here, toss an enderpearl up there, and hopefully not die. There we go. Alright, place the water down here, and that should be the last bit of water we need to place. So let's see if we can see this pattern here. So, plop that down. Yep, so, yeah, all the water goes into the center. So whenever a mob randomly walks off of this, they should be pushed all toward the center. I don't think we'll need any trapdoors here, because the mobs should push themselves off. This is not going to be a very high efficiency mob farm, but we don't need it to be. We just need a few skeletons here and there. And also zombies, so yeah. This should be good. Now all we have to do is sort of cap it off. So we're going to go ahead and put down a roof. We're going to make the roof 2 blocks high. And we'll put some lamps around it so that, yeah, we can turn spawning on and off. So, yep, that's what we got to do now. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Okay, everybody, so we got everything all set up in here. You can see the lamps, redstone lamps in here, sort of spaced out pretty evenly so that it will illuminate this entire inside part. So now we can go ahead and get on up here. And let's see, we also want to get rid of that. There we go, perfect. Close that off, and you'll see I already have some redstone up here. It's all connected to the lamps, and we're going to have sort of a torch tower over here like this. That's going to come from down below, and that will illuminate, yeah, the entire inside part here. So let's just go ahead and get on back down, and we'll wire this thing up and test it out. Okay, so I got everything wired up now. You can see all the lamps are currently lit. And here's our torch tower coming out of the desert right here. I know this area doesn't look really that great right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and fix it up a little bit later on, but not quite yet. So if we come down here, you'll see I added a skeletons on, skeletons off button. So when I flick this lever, you'll see that this line turns off just like that. That means the lights went off in the mob spawner. Turn it on, lights are on, so nothing will spawn. So we'll just go ahead and put this stuff back here just like this. Let's see if something already came down. Let's go down here. Yeah, so there's already a creeper and a zombie came through, and we can just crush those guys up. So let's go ahead and we'll get some we'll get some helmets in here and see if we can get some zombies and skeletons into the arena. So let's go ahead and grab some helmets and get that going. Okay, so I just heard a mob come down. Unfortunately, it's a creeper, but the creeper should just go right on through like this. Yep, no problems with creepers. Good deal. Hopefully we get a skeleton here relatively shortly. Come on now. Come on. I hear some people. Oh, there's a witch. Witches should also just go straight through. Yep, straight through. No problem. Okay, so we got a skeleton here and a creeper. Let's go ahead and toss this helmet down. See if the skeleton picks it up. And it did not. Okay. Hopefully we have another one here that comes by pretty soon. Yep, there we go. Another skeleton. Hopefully he picks it up. Come on, baby. There we go. Yes, alright. So now, come down here. Make sure we got some boots in there. Got the helmet. We need the chest plate. Chest plate, pants. We got pants. He's already got a bow. Let's see, we got boots in there. Yeah, so we just need the chest plate is basically all we need. So let's make that. Boom. chest plate. So chest plate, pants, boots, and that's it. Boom. And he's off. Alright, sweet. So it does indeed work. Looks like there might be another one up there as well. Perhaps. Let's get up there. Nope. So yeah, just wait for another one. Okay, everyone, so for this battle, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zombies. And there is a skeleton in the back there, you can see with the bow. Yeah, he's shooting the zombie right now. So yeah, we only have one skeleton in there right now, but I'm going to increase the size of the little mob farm back there, so we can get more skeletons per fight. We're also going to change up, excuse me, the battle arena here a little bit. We're going to put in some half slabs here and there. You know, maybe make it so that you can, you know, hide behind a pillar, or, yeah, basically so that it's not just a flat, yeah, so it's not like a flat surface, I guess. So, actually, let's do this. Let's get a couple of these wither blocks. These chiseled red sandstone. Put some of those on top like that. And yeah, we'll just sort of make like a little arena area here where it's like yeah, a little bit varied in terms of the terrain. So like that, let's say. And we'll put some stuff here, just to sort of break it up a little bit. I don't want to put too much down because that would affect like the carts and stuff. So we'll put one like there, and let's put another one over here, right there, let's say. That should be pretty good, I feel. Yeah, let's see, that's one block right there, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so I think that should make it a little bit more interesting in terms of like the battles we can have here. We can put something there too, I guess. Just like that. Nice. Something like that. Something like that. And something like that. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now let's get the golems in here, and we'll have our first mob battle with at least one skeleton. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here we go. Here we have 7 iron golems. Let me close this gate. There we go. 7 iron golems versus 8 zombies and 1 skeleton. So here we go. We're going to start this battle in 3, 2, 1, begin. So here we go. Zombies rolling out toward this one golem right now. This guy's sort of a Lone Ranger. Other golems joining in. The skeleton is completely oblivious right now to what's happening. Zombies are going down. Wow, zombies are going down fast. I think one golem... Yeah, one golem went down. And that's it. Dang. Okay. The skeleton did not do anything. I'm kind of surprised by that. Let's get over there and see if we can push him. Push him in here. Maybe they can't see through fence gates? I don't know. He should start to move here, though. Yep. Here, okay, here we go. Yep. That was strange. I don't think he's going to hold out for much longer, though. Yeah, he's going to get... Yep, he's down. Okay. That was a quick battle. The terrain didn't really play too much of a factor, but we're going to get more skeletons in here over time. And I mean, if we had like 10 or 12 skeletons in here at once against these golems, I think that would make a more interesting battle. So I'm going to go ahead and close the zombie gate, collect up all the loot, and I'll be back. Okay, everyone, so I went ahead and marked down the battle in the battle log. So here we go. March 2015, 8 zombies and 1 skeleton versus 7 iron golems. No buffs on either one of these teams, and the golems won with 6 golems remaining. So the golems are on a roll now, although with the addition of skeletons, I'm not sure how long that will last. So we're going to go ahead and grab our armor, put this back on. There we go. Get some of our tools situated. And we're going to go ahead and, yeah, come on over here. change the banner. So here we go. We'll change the Golem banner from 2 to a number 3. Boom. So yeah, Golems now have 3 victories, and the zombies, I believe, also have 3 victories. Let's get over here and see. Yep, the zombies also have 3 victories. I'll need to add a skeleton banner now, and I want to have a whole bunch of skeletons in some of these battles. So we'll have to increase the size of this little mob farm here, because it doesn't put out a whole lot right now. So I'll add 2 or 3 layers onto that so we can get a decent output and get a whole bunch of skeletons in here. But I like the sort of like little terrain we added in here. I think it'll add a lot once we get skeletons in here, and also when we're fighting like zombie pigmen and things like that. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think the arena's gonna be spiced up a little bit for these next few battles, so it should be rather interesting, and I'm really looking forward to it. So let me go ahead and put away some of this stuff here, some of these extra banners and such. And then we'll get back to the house, and we'll see what else we're going to do this episode. Nope, and I almost forgot, the Golems did indeed win, so we'll have to activate the Golems win condition. And then fireworks, boom, boom. Nice. They don't really show up too well during the day, but yeah, you get the idea. And the beacons stay red. So very cool. So yeah, now let's go ahead and head back to our house, and we'll see what we're going to do over there. So, as I said before, I will continue to add on to that little mob farm out there so we can get more skeletons into the arena and do more battles with them. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to actually head out to the charged creeper farm, because there's a couple things I need to do out there. So I'm going to grab some iron, split some of this up, and we're going to make a bunch of iron trap doors here. I think we need about 64 or so. Let's see, do I have any up here? No, I don't. Okay. So let's just grab a bunch more iron here. Make these like so. 62. That should be good right there. Okay, and then we'll also need a few name tags, I do believe. So let's see. I think we have those out at the Villager Trading Center, so let's go grab those real quick. Let's just toss a pearl up there. There we are. Okay. Alright, and we should have some name tags here. I've been doing a little bit more trading in terms of like the paper trade with that dude right over there. So I think we need... Let's just take a couple name tags out there. There we are. Okay. So let's get the boost. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we can see a lot further from here than before. And that's thanks to the new computer. We can use 16 chunk render distance, so we get a really good view of everything. So let's make our way out to the charged creeper farm, and yeah, we'll see what we got to do out there. Okay, everyone, so we're out here at the charged creeper farm now, and you might be wondering exactly why we're out here when it's not thunderstorming. The reason is because I recently found out that this farm does not work at all. The video that showed me this was by a guy called Nasmus, and he showed that any block, even a trapdoor that is above a creeper, will prevent the creeper from being hit by lightning, and prevent also lightning from hitting anywhere in the vicinity of that creeper. I'm not exactly sure the reason behind that, but that's just how it works. Also, creepers can't be elevated onto like the lower half of a block. They have to be even with the top half of a block. So that means we have to lower each and every one of these creepers. You can see I did that with this guy already. We have to lower each and every one of these guys. So like, for instance, here we'll have to do something like that. And then we'll need to get rid of this last block. And then get rid of this top. There we go. Top bit there. That top trap door. And then put the glass back if we can. Although the creeper is blocking us right now. So let's punch him once. If we can. Dang it, come on now. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's just run down here so he doesn't see us anymore. And then, no. Why can I not hit this guy? There. Okay. There we go. Alright. Just like that. So now this guy is all set up again. All we have to do now is just go back to the top. And we have to get rid of, like I said, this top trap door here. So yeah, now these two cells are now active and will actually make a charged creeper. So we have to do that for each and every single one of these cells. I think this will also affect the water streams slightly, so I'll have to... Yeah, I'll have to redo the water streams too. So this is going to be a pretty major project. Going through and changing each and every one of these cells. But I think it will work out in the end and be worthwhile. Also, I'll have to put some charged some creepers into these cells because they don't have any creeper in there at the moment. So, yeah, we'll have to switch up all these slightly just because, yeah, lightning is different than most people thought it was. So we made all these all these creeper cells incorrectly. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now and fix it so that every one of these will work properly. Okay, everyone, so now we got the charged creeper farm completely fixed. You can see creepers down there. And yeah, they're just chilling right now. But now they are open to the sky, so we do have to be a little bit careful not to get too close like that. Otherwise, they might explode. And we also have to be careful not to fall in. Especially if we decide to, like, ender pearl over here or something like that. So just have to be a little bit more careful around here. It did take a little bit of time to do. Several hours to do, actually, because we had to redo each and every water stream here, and the reason we had to do that is because we can no longer place a water stream where the creepers are, because you can't place a water source block in the same block that the trapdoor they're standing on is. So yeah, we had to reroute everything. We had to lower this entire thing by 1, and then it comes back up over at the end over there in the center. So basically, yeah, if we come on over here and we just cut into the wall here, you'll see here it used to be at this level where the sand is, the top of the sand is, but now it comes up 1 and then comes up another one right here. So yeah, that's what's going on there. So that is now fixed. So hopefully within the next few storms we'll be able to get a charged creeper. So now, what we'll do, we'll sprint through this water here with Depth Strider. Make our way out. Alright. And we're going to do something now that a lot of you requested from an episode or 2 ago. And that is we're going to try and put a automatic machine gun into the helicopter. So we're going to go ahead and head on over here and do that. This will probably be the last thing we do this episode, just because... yeah, it's getting late, and I need to get this episode out. So yeah, next episode I think we're gonna go ahead and excuse me. We're gonna go ahead and do a world tour, and I'll have like a world download available because a lot of you have been requesting that for some time now. So yeah, we're gonna do that next episode. I've been sort of doing some stuff outside since it's been getting warmer, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to record. I just wanted to get outside because, you know, pent up inside all winter, you got to get outside and move around a little bit. Also, NCAA tournament time is around, so I really enjoy that, and yeah, get really into that. Let me know if you guys do too. I really like the NCAA tournament. I find it's really really interesting pretty much every year because, you know, you get to see new teams, new storylines, etc. And I just find it really enjoyable. I'm gonna dump some of this stuff in here. Oh, we can't put fuel in there, can we? Let's dump that in there. There we go. Okay, so let's see how we can do this. So we got arrows in there now. Good. Let's try this. So I'm thinking, let's see. Can we go down at all? No, we can't. Okay. So let's put that back. Let's grab that again. So let's see. How can we fit a machine gun in here? Alright, let's try this here. Subtraction mode. Too much for it. Dang. Alright, I wonder if... Yeah, we can't... Okay, so I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and try this. So, if you remember the ender pearl dispenser we made and also the flower, the too high flower farm we made, it relied on something with a torch on a dispenser, powering the block above it with a dust on top of the dispenser. So we're going to try that here. So let's see what happens when we place this torch on there. Okay, good. There we go. Got torch burnout. So I think this should now be like a rapid fire machine gun. Because basically what's happening is the torch, when we turn this lever off, the torch powers the redstone here rapidly. And so it goes boom, 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 boom. Fires about 7 or 8 times and then stops. So let's see if that happens. Nice. And then to lock it, you just turn it on like that. Sweet. Alright, let's also put one on this opposite side here. So let's just drop it down just so that it's consistent. Put one right there. Get rid of that sand tower there. I'm going to get back up here. And we'll go ahead and re-seal the cockpit here. Like that and like that. So let's see. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely rapid fire there. So that's going to go pretty well with these bombs we got on the side here. Boom. Cool. Alright, let's restock this. And I have a full inventory. Let's just toss that out of the way there. Perfect. Alright, so now this is a fully operational helicopter. Sweet. I like it. Alright. So, let's drop down here out of the helicopter. Gonna get rid of some of this stuff down here. Got a skeleton who's trying to snipe us. Ow! Son of a gun. God dang, guy. Settle down now. He's got an enchanted bow, too. There we go. Got it. Oh, yeah, look at all those arrows. Very nice. Let's see if we can get up there and get those. Yeah, just get rid of that. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Pretty simple fix for the machine gun, actually. I'm pretty surprised it didn't take like a ton of room there. But, yeah, I like that. Alright. Good deal. So, yeah, as I said before, that's probably going to be all for me this episode. Just a short episode just to get back into the swing of things. I'm really glad to be back. And, yeah, we're going to have a lot to do still. And we have a lot of really exciting projects coming up, both in Zerzera, the city over there. I have to start up that project and ramp that into high gear. And also, you know, fixing stuff around here, fixing the iron farm, finishing up the nether area, and yeah, a whole bunch of new farms like witch farms, things like that. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab a sign here. Sign there, okay. And let's see, I should probably dump off a whole bunch of stuff, and we'll go down to the mine shaft and see if today's highlighted channel is. Alright everyone, so here we are down in the mine shaft now, and today's highlighted channel is Jacob Rolle, or Rolle. I'm going to say it's Rolle. Anyway, Jacob, in episode 163, suggested we make a machine gun on the helicopter, which is what we did this episode. So thank you for the suggestion, Jacob. Hopefully, what I built this episode is sort of what you had in mind. And we're just going to hesitantly cross over this bit of lava here. There we are. We should also put down some torches. But yeah, thank you for the suggestion. Please do keep on leaving suggestions, guys. I do take all those into consideration, and I do read every comment. So thank you guys for sticking with me. And yeah, now that we have each potential contingency possible with me being sick and my computer being sick and the new computer coming around and a whole bunch of other stuff that went on in real life over with, we can now focus on getting back to Minecraft and making some epic builds. So, Jacob, this is your mine shaft. Let's see how you do against the other competitors. Okay, everyone, so just finished digging out Jacob's mine shaft, and we got 6 diamonds today, along with some other resources. So that's good for 4th place on the Fortune 3 leaderboard. Alright everyone, so just some closing thoughts here real quick. First of all, I'm loving my new computer. As you can tell, we have a much higher render distance. We have a 16 chunk render distance now than I did previously. We're also on fancy lighting and everything maxed in the settings. And yeah, I can record now at 60 frames per second, 1080p, no problem. Even in my base, there's basically 0 lag now. So that's great. I'm really liking that a lot. Also, we don't have these chunk errors coming up because we have now a solid hard drive, literally a solid state drive for our hard drive. And yeah, in terms of these chunk errors, which were caused by my old hard drive failing, there's a read fail error on my old hard drive. We're just going to go ahead and get rid of these, I think. Some of you did leave some comments about how you'd like to see this part, this mushroom part here, turned into a mushroom farm. But I think it just looks unsightly right now. I can make a better mushroom farm than that. So I'll probably just go ahead and level that off a little bit and then turn this back into water just by digging all this out here. But yeah, definitely going to be making a lot more Minecraft videos now that I am healthy. If you don't know, I had pneumonia for about 2.5, 3 weeks, which prevented me from recording because I couldn't really, speak properly. I was coughing all the time. It was bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was really bad for a while there. But yeah, I'm healthy now, so I'm gonna get back into making Minecraft videos, and we got a lot of work to do out at Zerzera, the city we're making out there, and other projects such as the Witch Farm, Wither Skeleton Farm, tons of other projects. Next time, as I said, we'll be doing a world tour. So if you guys have missed an episode or just want to catch up on absolutely everything in the world, do check that out because that will show everything. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me over these past few weeks, and I am back. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. This has been CubFan. Goodbye.